So how do I repair a dent on my car? Hey YouTubers, this is Donnie Smith and I am back with another Q&A video. Some of the questions that I have on my YouTube channel, I'll answer with these video responses. And this question is about dent repair. Darren Kern asks, hello and thank you so much for your videos. They have helped a ton with my projects. I was hoping to ask you a high-level question on how you would approach this repair. I realize that most shops would want to replace this panel or a portion of the panel, but this is an inexpensive vehicle I am fixing up, and I want to repair it the best I can. Any quick feedback you can provide would be appreciated. And he has some pictures linked here, and we'll take a look at those. Okay, right here is the picture that he sent to me. Let's just take a quick look at it and see, if I can maybe help you out a little bit. It's really hard to tell. I see where tape was at right here, so I really can't see all the indirect damage in this area. Assuming that was holding the taillight in after the accident. I can see that it's pushed in right here. You have a crease, a really high area right here, and then all this area right in here looks like you have an eyebrow, which is kind of a high area that you have there. I also noticed that this gap gets really wide down here, and just looking at this, like I say, it's hard to tell just from this photo. I can't really tell how bad it is, but I might give you a few suggestions for you to try. The first thing, this has to come back, this whole area. You can tell it's just really pushed in there. So you're going to have to find some way to put some pressure and pull back this other way. And I don't know what type of equipment you have, or if you have any equipment. You need some type of hook that you can hook in here, clamp or something that wouldn't damage this area, that you can put in there, and so you can apply some pressure coming back. And you're going to need quite a bit of pressure. I know you probably don't have a frame straightening equipment or anything like that that you could hook in there with, but probably if you're doing this at your house, I'm assuming maybe even a come along that you could tie to something sturdy like a pole or a tree or something, and get some type, if you can find some type of hook or clamp that you could maybe put in here back behind this whole area, because it looks like all this needs to come out. And put some pressure on this. Now you don't want to put too much pressure where you damage this, but you want to, you do want to apply some pressure. And while you want to make sure that it's good and stable, it's not going to slip out. You don't want nothing flying out at you. But as you have pressure on this area right here, you're going to want to concentrate on these high areas. Just pull on that's probably not going to do much, and just hammering in on this ain't going to do much. But whenever you do it together, that's when you're probably see a big movement in the panels. It's kind of a lot of this you have to kind of do at the same time to roll that metal back where it wants to go. But if you have some pressure pulling this back and you start tapping down on these highs, that should relax the metal and push down those high areas and allow that to move back. Now if you're tapping down on that and it's not moving back, you may need to put a little bit more pressure on your come along or whatever you have to pull that back. But if you notice that you're damaging this, you may have too much pressure. You might need to release some. So it's something you're just going to have to play with a little bit. But if you can figure out how to hook into that, I'm trying to think of something you could use at your house. I'm not real sure. May even could weld a tab right in here. If you got a welder, so that'd give you something to pull with, or a hook that could go in there. But as you're applying this pressure, and you're tapping that down, what that's going to do, that's going to tap that low or tap that high down. It's going to roll this back out, allow this to come back. And as that happens, it's going to realign this. This should start moving closer and align that gap up all at the same time. And again, it's hard to tell, from a picture. Pictures are kind of hard. I can't tell what all's going on. Like right here, I'm not sure if that's a crease or just the bottom of that tape. Looks like it's probably just the tape. And I don't know of this damage, how far out it comes here. You're going to have this is obviously your direct damage, but there may be some indirect damage out in here. And anywhere, if it's high, you're going to want to tap with a hammer. Now you don't want to hit it hard. You don't want to be denting it in. You just want to relax the metal and help push it in and help pull that out. Now I'm also assuming that this deck lid is all the way closed. It looks like it may also be a little bit low. So you may have to push up in this area also. And it's hard to tell you what tools to use because I don't know what you have available. But you know, you can get creative, think of ways. I mean, you maybe could stick a 2x4, you know, stick it down in this area, and as you tap on that a little bit, just pry up on that with the 2x4. I mean, you know, you just got to get creative and think of things like that to do. But I would not be afraid to tackle this. Of course, you know, I have, you know, a lot of tools, and I think you probably can do it. It may take, you know, take you some time, but yeah, you know, probably, you know, replacing this quarter panel, that would take a lot of time too. You're gonna have to drill all the spot welds out, and the cost of the quarter panel is probably high. And you know, I don't even know if it's available. You know, that might be something that you have to look into. But I wouldn't be afraid to tackle this. You know, you certainly aren't going to do more damage to it. So, you know, I suggest just you know, following that, going from there. And if it's not working, it doesn't work out for you, you know, maybe send me another photo, let me know what went wrong, how it's going, and then from there, you know, we can maybe take the next steps or see what we can do from there. I hope this helps answer your question. That's about the best advice I can give you, you know, from this photo. And there are a lot of people on this, you know, YouTube that watch these videos. If you have any suggestions, you know, by all means, leave a comment below. I mean, our whole goal is here is to help each other. As always, thanks for watching these videos. If you have any other questions, just leave them down in the comment sections. I really appreciate you all for, you know, watching these videos and asking questions. If you liked the video, be sure and give us a thumbs up. You know, give us a like. You know, share this with your friends. And remember, you know, if something's worth doing, do your best and have a blast doing it. Thanks for watching. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.